Nation's capital. The hip-hop eternal flame is burning in this city, and I called Michelle Geister, the producer of Rhapsody, to come down and demonstrate that to you, the viewer, the Canadian viewer, because we want to show people in Ottawa there's a strong scene in the city that wants to break out and show people what exactly is going on. There's lots of groups here recording, and you're going to see some of that today.
King Swift, we in Sound on One Hand Studios and Break North Productions. Yeah. We got the Clarence Gruff in the house and Ground Control. Check it out. Yeah. Yo, staying WMC in the house. So, we gonna kick it off a little something like this. Yeah. No disrespecting the record, I'm making city yourself forewarned. You heard of a boom shakalaka when it comes to showstopper. I kick them at stars, I got more flipping than Baskin Robbins. For this evening, my job is to keep you weaving and bobbing. Sometimes I change up the tempo, go off beat with the lingo. I make you check for a second and wonder where did the flow go. The W and the C, the double E is just the only. So many men walk when you hear me talk, you think my name is Sony. Yeah, I make a point to house, I said each time I step in it. Some of them coming up front, but can't compete with how I'm wrecking it. The shock and the rapping capacitating for a while. Designed to go miles while I'm kicking the freestyle. Yo, Savage in the house, maximum respect to my nigga Duck and all the niggas in the Clarence block. Yo, what's up? Yeah. Strange niggas in this place, I can spot the fall when they coming with the funny face. Like, touch me this and acting like we down. I tell you these punk ass niggas always come around. Those are the ones who have it in the head. And if they could have killed me easy, yes, and I'll be dead. Get back is the mother in the block, just looking at us. Some bullet wounds to the chest while they rest. And as I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, and if I don't cap a nigga, I get cold sweat. I got a split personality. Sometimes I think I go another time I'm crazy. You're ready, these niggas can't face it. But now I'm walking a Clarence block, a nigga is shot. They crazy ass niggas, yo, got my back. You don't need to understand. Yeah. Faster than my nigga fucking turn.
Now watch it on Mouse and Outro scene. Original down on the place to be, terminate alive on the bed. Anyways, my chin on youth and youth. Merciless. Bye. Have mercy. You never seen a Clarence Gruff before. 37 band guys knocking on your door. Yes, they would have bought Clarence Gruff, don't touch me. Yes, they would have bought Super Duper, don't touch me. If a Clarence man catch you at the wrong time. Yes, I will walk when me pull out me. Roughneck bad boy, me at the same time. And me not skin to tell me I come down the line. Original Terminator, take up on the scene. And the microphone, boom, the DJ no green. The lyrics them straight, the man, me lyrics in a lead. Other roughneck bad boy, me pants don't have no steam. Martin Luther King, him shoot, don't you have a dream? Come on with the Clarence Blood team. Bye.
Yeah, that's right. The Coke man's in the house, getting busy on Muchmusic. You know what I'm saying? A little something like this, giving it to you straight from the Gruff. So check it out, yeah. Well, I seem to have an edge on people, cause I can admit to myself that the Gruff is getting late. So yeah, and God knows when my day will be. So I just do what I gotta do to make it sick. And the Coke man ain't afraid to get locked down or knocked down or end up getting sprayed. Cause every man's destiny's the same. Ding dong, same old place, that same old song. It's just a different route that every brother takes. And ain't no human system can tell me that that's a mistake. Only the man beyond can tell you that. Even if you're the Big Mac or sling that crack. So just live your life the way you wanna live it. And if you take a wrong turn, pray that y'all forgive it. Yeah, cause that money making moves, yo, you didn't invent it. Got your hands on some regular presidents and just spent it. And ain't nothing wrong in that. Too many people caught up in proving who's the boss, Jack. But the real boss is making me hear a humble sound, telling me the hood is tumbling down. Yeah, that's how it is in the Gruff. Yo, my man Freddie.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? This is the blonde-head freak. They're further than one great nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Check it out now. Hey, I had a tough time growing up. Yeah, getting licked from the pop, but I still didn't give a son. Cause I know we had love, man, anyway. Keep me in check when a nigga try and go to straight. But I'ma do what I gotta do anyway. One life to live, God gives, so I'ma live it sick. To my life after that time, it ain't nothing. Until then, I'll keep on strutting up on the hill and beyond yonder. And I want I can't take it. When I'm gonna make it, niggas are faking it. On ain't real to it, so when you're so on demon sleep. And when they wake up, man, you know you ass is dead meat. Have you ever fought from the inside? Can't move a muscle, but you want the hustle ride. Yeah, Clarence Gruff in the house with a knife out. That's what I'm talking about. Not for short to drop a tick. My nigga named Duffy, you know what I'm saying? I'm Frida Barkley. We in the house. Clarence Gruff on the 9-4. King Split in the house. Much music. Peace for the 9-4 people. We out of here. Later.
Motown. Right. We on the road tour. I'm my man. Tokyo. We on the road tour with Muhammad, my man. Going each and every place, true, the mic in their hand. Houston, Delaware, DC, Dallas. We on the road tour with Muhammad, my man. Going each and every place, true, the mic in their hand. New York, NC, VA.
If you can only hear it.
Check this out, 3:36 on the hour. This is CHUO 89.1, the GB Show. You're listening to the most versatile show right here in the nation's capital, Ottawa. Myself goes by the name of Fred Flintstone, a.k.a. Flinny Flynn. And I got my homeboy by my side.
Kid, the Haitian sensation. Once again, letting you know, we got some guests in the house. Much music is in the house.
Rap City, check it out.
On the nation's capital, understand?
We've been doing this for the last 2 years. Don't party on Saturday nights. I come right here. This is my party house right here. I'd like to give a prop up to the sister station, CKCU.
DJ Trevor, he has a hip-hop show.
They're called the Blunt the Dummies. Big up to homeboy CJ out there. You know who you guys are. You know, like, they're on from 12 to 2, and they announced that after their show at 2 o'clock, tune into 89.1. And we go on, and then about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we announce about their show next week. So there's no feud, like, you know what I mean? We're together as one, and we bring the music as one and not apart, you know? That's how it goes. Yeah. Ottawa's not expanding like Toronto and Montreal scene, and Ottawa's small, and everybody sticks together as one. There's no battling, there's no hatred in the music. Everybody loves the music, everybody does the music, and they all stick together, you know?
Give us a call, 564-3299, if you got a request, if you got anything you want to hear. We're also going to let you know later on about Black History Month opening ceremonies and whatnot, so please tune in.
Make sure you support your local community college radio stations, because right about now that's what carrying the swing. They play the music for the people to listen to, and to I'm sending this out to all the Canadian college radio DJs. Keep up the good work and keep up the music, because that's what we need. Canada be on that map, and we're already on it. So we just added Ottawa on that map, okay?
That have always been there, the CHUO, the Ottawa University Station, CKCU, the Carleton University Station. They have, you know, they all have always had a strong hip-hop show. From groups out there actually, you know, rapping and not paying as much attention to making beats and just going out and, you know, doing stuff over instrumentals and stuff. And then lately it's, you know, really a strong sort of push to get your own material out there. And there's a lot of groups in Ottawa that are doing their own stuff.
MCs follow me up and down the block trying to figure the way that I can rock, but you all lack the skills and you're following behind. But in the meantime, I'm still rocking my rhymes like this, y'all. It's like that, y'all.
Bring the drum check, my voice on jet to the exit. Don't even test it when I come. And now it's already known that I can rap my ass off. But this ain't shit. Wait till I cast off.
I basically organized the cassette. I basically just sort of played the middleman. I called everyone. I called a bunch of groups I knew in Ottawa that were doing stuff and wanted to get their music out, and it was just sort of a cost-sharing thing. Everyone chipped in. You know, it was independent, so everyone chipped in their sort of $100, and we have about 13 groups on it, and we just sort of pressed about, I guess, 500 copies of this thing.
Yeah, I'm one of the artists that were on that was on Tom's compilation tape last summer. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I write, and I keep writing, and I try to see if I can, get together with Tom, and he produces some of the cuts and the sampling and stuff like that. We get together and we, hopefully this year we'll try to get another compilation tape out and hopefully make a video this time and try to get some exposure.
Just get on down and hit me. That body's getting so funky now, hit me. Yeah, just hit me. Doesn't chase your dreams about the seats, make your body sway. Socialize. Get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now. Go, ladies. It's a living dream. Love, life, live. Come play the game. Our world is free. Do what you want, but free.
Well, I guess really we were breaking when it came in, and we stuck with it. We did a lot of big shows when it was going on. We did opening for the Kirov Ballet, or private performance for the Kirov Ballet. Opened for La 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 Human Steps, main stage Parliament Hill. We opened for James Brown. This is when we were with a group called the Canadian Floor Masters, mid-80s, somewhere around there. And so since then, we just never really left it all the way behind us. We kept doing dance, just regular stuff, having fun. But it was our base, it was our backbone when we first got involved in hip-hop. And we kept it with us the whole way through. So it's still kind of with us now. Breaking evolved. People left it back. It was like when disco went out, people went, oh my God, disco, let's leave it. Now, after a few years, people are realizing, hey, it had some qualities that were all right. People are looking at breaking. Everyone was breaking. Not everyone could do it, so it didn't always look good. Now, years later, people are realizing, hey, breaking had qualities that still fit in. Let's not forget about everything. These were all part of the same hip-hop subculture that all came up. Let's, forget the worm. We can leave that. Yeah. But there's things that belong, and there's things that are still hard. And you put it together with hip-hop steps that everyone's already still doing, and you have something really hard that everyone loves. So why leave what's good?
Boogie Down Productions, playing in 87.
A lot more people are doing it. And the younger people that are starting to do it, it's a totally different style. It's a lot more footwork, a lot more freezes instead of the power mills like windmills and head spins. You don't see head spins much anymore. But they're going to slowly get it. I mean, we're showing a kid right now how to do it, and he caught on air really quick, really quick. Yeah. He does moves we can't even do. We can't even think of doing. So there's a whole new age coming up, new generation.
The break will still be there, but it'll be a new style, a lot more stylish than it was, because people are a lot more evolved. They're a lot more conscious of what they really want to do. Before, when it first came in, it was new to everybody. Nobody knew how to style it. So all you saw was, you didn't see the style entering the move, you didn't see the style exiting the move, all you saw was the trick. Well, that's not dance, it's gymnastics. And that's not, that's great for the gym, but it's not what you want to do on the dance floor.
The funny thing about the DMCs this year was that they didn't have them for the 93-94 championships, because there was a lack of interest on the part of sponsors to fund the thing, because they got to send the winners to England and provide other prizes too, which is and DMC is just a small organization here in Canada compared to the States, where they have all kinds of branches all over the place. We just have one branch in Montreal here, and they couldn't find funding this year, so I'll be the champion, and I guess till there's another competition. Since they're killing vinyl now, I gotta wonder if in 10 years there's gonna be any DJs left. It's kind of a sad thing to say, but the art of the hip-hop DJ, the true DJ, is definitely dying off. As you can see, the DMC competitions are a good example. I mean, years ago they were huge in England, and now they keep shrinking, and the smaller club every year they hold the finals, and I guess eventually it's just going to die out. The state of hip-hop, it's all kind of on the down low tip, you know. It's like people aren't out there stressing getting their promotions going. They're getting like a few songs on their demo done, because we just hooked up the studio here about a year ago, and since then everybody's kind of had a place to come, because I don't know if you know anything about studio rates, but they tend to go up to like $50 an hour for an average production house, which means that you can't just sit there and work on a beat and, you know, be happy with your product. So people don't have the money to go and spend, you know, hundreds of dollars just to make some simple beats. So we opened a studio for a cheaper rate, and now everybody's coming to us, us being my group Ground Control. We set up the studio just for ourselves, and then there's a lot of interest in it from other groups. So they just started coming to us, and we started producing each other, and people started talking. So it's more of an underground scene right now, where people just kind of hang out and jam.
Another dope jam.
We did a 12-inch, let me see, about 2 years ago. It was called Another Dope Jam, and the other side had a song called I Got a Message. It was just a record. And we did a video, and it got really good airplay on Muchmusic, I think. And what happened from that is we sold all our records, and we made a bit of cash. So instead of just spending it on foolishness, we went out and bought some equipment, and that's how we got all that stuff. And then we moved in here because I had some friends, and they wanted to have an extra room in their studio, which is this main studio here, and which is sound of one hand. And my company's called Break North, so we just moved that into the other room for the pre-production of beats, and then we come in here and do the mixes. Well, we could have, had we had a better business plan. What a lot of people tend to do is go into something without really thinking it through. And so that's what everybody's doing now in Ottawa. They're just getting their plan set, their product, Beyond Soul, you know, Kokomo, Ground Control, all these groups, they're getting their stuff together. And I'm positive that you're going to hear about the Ottawa scene in the next couple of years, especially the next year, hopefully. Everybody's going to have their own, you know, production company or whatever it is to get major interest. The majors seem to want a more finished product and lots and lots of songs, because you really have to do a good job in selling yourself. You can't just send them 3 or 4 songs. They seem to want a whole album complete and done and mastered, so.
Hip-hop, this is hip-hop of the state. I give props to hip-hop, so hip-hop parade. Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Hip-hop parade. Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Smooth it out now. Smooth it out now.
I think that it's just mostly, it's a small city, it's government city, so what happens is they repress everything. So, and it's a rock and roll city, and everybody's not willing to accept change in music and stuff, so they're stuck in the old school, and we want to go somewhere a little further, and they're just not willing to accept it, so that's about it. That's the whole dilemma down here. Not enough promo, not enough support.
Yo, niggas check my flow, then you know they wants to rob it, but they can catch a bad one like John Bobbitt. I'm on it, rocking on the scene in the OTAWA with my home and my crew, the NEXT, the R, the A times 2. I rocks on the mic, niggas wants to test me, but that's impossible because I flows like Pepsi. Checks a new style, what I brought, bring swing new styles hot. Watch, I got the new Nextra flexor, I bust ya in the eye, then I crush you like a wrestler. I got the style, but don't even test the Nextra terrestrials. I'ma take a nigga, then I bust him for real.
Things are tough, but you guys keep at it. What keeps you going?
Yeah, the vibe, the funk, the hip-hop,
funk grooves.
We've been doing it together, like all of us have been together in little things, and we just come back to each other and we all work together in a crew now. and just keep supporting one another till we get out of here.
Personality said, hip-hop don't stop, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
The deal, True. Don't even play like you don't know. I know you're stimulated with this dreadhead flow. I separate the numb from skulls, then release frustration what stays within. All those peoples with no patience, I don't fake or hesitate to concentrate, to humiliate to those who think they're great. Steal my style of tactics, son. I'm kicking Chinese and Korean, baby.